Welcome, horror enthusiasts, to our channel. Tonight, we dive into the dark history of London, England, exploring the sinister tales of its most notorious serial killers. These stories are not for the faint-hearted, so buckle up as we journey into the shadows. Here are the top 3 serial killers based in London. Our first and most infamous serial killer is Jack the Ripper. Operating in the Whitechapel district of London in 1888, Jack the Ripper is a name that still sends shivers down the spine. His brutal murders of at least 5 women, all prostitutes, shocked the world and remain unsolved to this day. The Ripper's method was gruesome. He would slash the throats of his victims and mutilate their bodies in a horrific manner. Despite numerous suspects, the true identity of Jack the Ripper remains one of history's greatest mysteries, leading to endless speculation and numerous theories. Was he a doctor, an aristocrat, or just an ordinary man? We may never know. But the terror he unleashed on the streets of London is etched in the annals of crime history forever. 2. Dennis Nilsen. Next, we move to the late 20th century with the case of Dennis Nilsen, also known as the Muswell Hill murderer. Nilsen was active between 1978 and 1983 and was responsible for the deaths of at least 15 young men in his North London home. Nilsen's modus operandi was chilling. He would lure his victims to his home, often under the guise of offering food or shelter. Once there, he would strangle them, sometimes drowning them during the process. Nilsen would then keep the bodies for extended periods, often engaging in necrophilic acts before dismembering and disposing of them. What makes Nilsen's story even more horrifying is his calm demeanor and the fact that he was only caught by chance when human remains were discovered blocking the drains outside his home. Nilsen was arrested in 1983 and sentenced to life imprisonment, where he remained until his death in 2018. 3. John Christie. Finally, we turn to John Christie, the serial killer behind the infamous 10 Rillington Place murders. Christie's killing spree began in the 1940s and lasted until his capture in 1953. He is known to have murdered at least 8 people, including his wife. Christie used his background as a former police officer to gain the trust of his victims, often offering them help or medical advice. He would then gas them with domestic appliances before strangling them and hiding their bodies in his home. The discovery of the bodies at 10 Rillington Place shocked the nation and led to a significant miscarriage of justice when Timothy Evans, an innocent man, was wrongfully executed for crimes committed by Christie. Christie's manipulative and calculated nature made him one of London's most cunning and cold-blooded killers. His trial captivated the public, and he was eventually hanged in 1953. And there you have it, the top 3 serial killers based in London, England. Each of these men left a dark stain on the history of this great city, and their stories continue to haunt us to this day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more chilling tales. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay safe out there.